since the corrupt and unbelievably unfair media and the press, New York Times, NBC, whatever, have refused to cover this gang. Here's the deal. You know what? There's a lot of people who have beefs. And these Dakota pipeline people, they're out there with their tom-toms and you're building your pipeline too close to our sacred casino. This makes no sense to me. If they don't like it, if these Native Americans don't like it, why don't they just go back to their own country? I'd be glad to help them pack, first of all. You know what? There's a lot of hard times that are felt by a lot of people. Look at, everyone says reparations for slavery. Slavery was so bad. It was a terrible thing, though. You know who had it hardest? In the early 1800s, explorers. They went to Africa. They said, oh, what's in Africa? Let's go find out. Very brave of them. Very brave. Brave, very brave. None of them ever came back. And why? Because you get there and you're in the deepest, darkest jungle. And everyone says, what about Jane Goodall, Diane Fossey? Weren't they lovely people? Didn't the apes love them? Of course they loved them, because they knew about people. These first explorers, the apes, the great apes, had never seen a human. They didn't know anything about it. Can you imagine what the first thought was? Oh, there's a funny-looking one of me. I've got to go over and give it a hug. A hug. Unbelievable silverback gorilla. 10,000 times the strength of a human, folks. This explorer doesn't know what's up. He comes out of the bush. Oh, look. And the monkey says, it's just like me. He hugs him as hard as he can in a bear hug. His head pops off 50 feet in the air. There's no more exploring for this guy. Explorers had it really hard. Or, what if you stagger out into the Savannah, whatever they call it. Marana, Mariana, who cares? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. An elephant comes up and grabs you in his curly trunk and throws you a mile into a volcano. Your exploring days are done. Perhaps, and there's hundreds of documented cases of this happening, folks. Hundreds of documented cases, very documented, hidden by the press for years and years. Hidden for years. Or the explorer staggers into a village. He's thirsty. And he sees all the villagers. They look nice. Aren't these great? Oh, look, you wonderful villagers. I want to just examine your fantastic culture. Get him! The next thing you know, he's in an iron cauldron being boiled alive, ready for cannibalism. Unbelievable. And this happened thousands of times. It's been well documented, thousands of times. All right. So, in closing, I'm getting a phone call here. Wait a second. Wait a minute, folks. I'm going to take this. This is an absolute cabinet